Hello, this is Asha Midley. I am going to use this video as an opportunity to demonstrate to you how Excel messaging works. And in this video, we are going to use student exam reports as a scenario. So basically, the Excel SMS, okay, when you go to send SMS, click on Excel SMS, or even from your dashboard, you can get the button from here. It's the same page, right? It allows you to send dynamic information to different people at bulk. I mean, different information going to this different people at bulk. So a typical example is for a school trying to send out exam reports. So let's go straight ahead. Now I'm going to create a new Excel file, okay, like this, and then name it exam report, or let's say prepare dash exam report. Okay, I'm going to open this file and then prepare my data. So the first column always should be the phone number of the recipient of the message. So I'm going to say parent phone number. So parent phone, right? And then the next column can be the student name. I prefer using one word for simplicity. Okay, so I'm going to capitalize the name. Okay, begin it with capital N. So student name like this, and then the subjects can follow. Let's say English, ENG, math, science, SCI, social studies, and then we do some electives. Let's say e-math, chemistry, biology, physics. Okay, you can add as many subjects as you want, or as many columns as you want. So, and then this column will be for the total score. Okay, the total score. And then column L would be the rank. If you want to let them know their rank, let's assume we have about 40 students in the class and you want to rank them. All right, so I will share in this video, I will share with you some formulas to use. And then yeah, so parent phone is also one word like this. You can leave spaces in them, but then it is not recommended. Okay, it's better you use one word as a title. So let's proceed. The phone number, for instance, for the first parent, let's say 0541939936. Okay, and then the student's name, let's say Veronica Midley. All right. English, she had, let's say 90% out of 100. Math, she had 85. Science, she has 92. Social studies, she had, let's say 87. My child is very brilliant, so if she sees this video, she's going to fight with me why I keyed in lower values. So like this. Chemistry, she had, chemistry is a bit difficult, so 88. Biology 79. Physics 97. And then the total score, right? Let me center everything so that it's well presented. And then the total score will be an auto sum. Okay, so let's do auto sum. So once you click auto sum, it automatically picks the values, the columns with values, and then the total score is 714 out of how many subjects? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the actual total score, if you are to get 100%, would have been 800. So out of 800, she got 714, right? Now, before I put in the rank, let me do the second entry, right? I'm going to use this phone number. Sorry. I'm going to use this phone number for the second entry. Just copy and paste it, right? Note, one thing is that when you enter the phone number like this, okay, let's say 0541939936, you notice that the 0 is wiped out. Okay, we are going to resolve that. You know, the SMS system is an international platform to international networks. So the system recommends that you begin the phone numbers with 233. And I know most people would struggle keying in 233 for each single number. I'm going to show you a trick on how to easily add the 233 to the numbers effortlessly. All right, so let me proceed with the second one. Let's say Francisca Midley. Okay, and then the parent has a different number, right? But then all these numbers are with me. I have them in my phone. So at the end of the day, we're going to receive the message on here. So English Francisca had 88. She's the younger sister, so she has to get lower grade. And yes, I have a problem. 78, 90, let's say 88, 90, 90, 80, let's say 92, right? And then what we do here is that, you see, we use the auto sum formula over here. If you want the same formula to be used for the whole column, okay, you can just click this dot and pull it down, right? It has also bring in the auto sum for this column. So as you can see, it is using the auto sum. When you click on this, it will highlight and it is the same formula. So you can just drag it down and then the formula will be used for all the columns. So you can see 0, 0, 0 here because there are no values in the other columns, right? All right, so you can pull it for, let's say, the first 100, but then you let me say undo here. We are ending it here. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm only going to use 2 periods, right? Now let's do the rank. Here is the formula for the rank, which I will share in the description. So I don't want to waste time to explain the formula, but I'm sure my experts understand this formula. Now, we are ranking column K in this instance, right? So what you should know is that, let me push this aside. What you should know is that you work with this formula as a default, right? But then before I use it, I'm going to replace the L with the total score column, which is K in this instance. So I'll clean the L and make it K. All the L should be K. All the L should be K. And then for 100 rows, right? These are the number of rows that the column will be applied for. Here I can make it 2 so that it ends here. But then let me keep the 100. So I'm going to put in this formula. And then, as you can see, it has ranked them nicely. So I'm going to drag the formula down for the next one. Okay. And drag it down further. You see, not available because there's no data here. So you better drag it to the last column with data so that you have a clean sheet. Okay. But if you drag it down and there's not available data, it won't be a problem for the message sending. So, but then for a clean work and a clean sheet, and for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm dragging the formula down to only this part, right? So it will rank all of them. Now, as you can see, Veronica is 1. I mean, she is first, and then Francisca is second. So let's work on the phone numbers. When When it happens this way, you want to add 233 in front. This is what you do. You highlight, you right click, you say format cells. Okay, format cells will bring this window. You go to custom, select 0 and type 233 in front of the 0 up here. 233 and say okay. As you can see, the phone numbers are showing with the 233, right? This is an XLS file. Okay, this is an XLS file. Sorry, XLS file. It's a preparation file. So we prepare the data like this. So every teacher can be given this sheet, the preparation data, to work on like this. Now, because you see, Excel works with the values. You see this value is what will be pushed as data when you use the Excel file. So we need to make sure that up here is showing what we see in the cell here. So when I click here, here is supposed to show 1, not the formula. When I click here, here is supposed to show 2, not the formula. When I click on this, the number should show with the 233. If you don't do it like this and you use this file to send a message, or if you don't create an XLS file and later save it as CSV, the system will give you errors, okay, or your messages will fail. So this is why CSV is so important, right? So for us to get the data here, what we see here, to be the same as what is in the value box, all you have to do is to save the file as CSV. So you go to save as, this is the folder, and then save as type, you select CSV, comma delimited, right? This one, and then you save. Simplistica. Okay, we are still looking at the XLS file. Okay, so let's close this sheet and then we go and open the CSV. Now, as you can see, now the phone numbers, when you click on them, it shows the right figure. When you click on this, when you click on this, it also shows the right figure up here. When you click on this, it also shows the right figure. This is what the system would work with, the CSV file, right? But then in any case, if you see how the phone numbers has been, there is a +11, E +11 in between. If you want to view it correctly again, especially with the phone number, just highlight them. Format cells, go to custom and select 0 and say okay. Right? It is showing nicely now. It's showing nicely now. This is the data that the system will work with, the file format, the CSV. So now we can proceed to go onto the SMS platform and send our exam report. All right. So I prefer this video not be too long for YouTube upload. I'm going to end this as part 1 and then continue with the message sending on the platform as the part 2, so that the video will be in 2 parts. All right. Thank you. See you in the part 2. Bye bye for now.